The bridge to the Bronx all come together. While there is a bike path on St. Nick, I actually like Edgecomb better here.
I'm very intrigued by it, but
It's not great riding on the other side.
huh?
Where are you headed?
Trying to get back to Brooklyn.
I would go further south.
Can we get to the Hudson side this way or not?
The Hudson's over there. That's the Bronx.
If you want a really nice ride, if you take this all the way down, there's a little bridge to get you onto the riverside, and you can take the river all the way down.
We came up on the river.
Yeah, you can do. So you can do.
Never mind.
No problem, man. Thank you, buddy.
You can do this, you know, sort of weave through Harlem until you get to 96, and then you can get on the East River.
Okay, that's what.
And it's with the traffic these days, it's really not bad. I usually start over here on Edgecomb and then head over to St. Nicholas, which has a bike lane.
If we're on 96, we get down to Edward Conn Bridge, right? Queensboro. That's on 80.
Oh, that's on 59th. You could take the Queensboro also, and then take the, you know, Pulaski. But it's not great riding on that other side. Yeah, that's the Bronx, and you go a little bit further south, you can find your way. It's not like there's nothing, but it's, unless you should know your way around first.
Gotcha. Thank you, man.
You're welcome. Have a good time. So I love this street. Doesn't have the most beautiful houses in the world, but it has one spectacular house. It does have a great view. Can't really see it from the bikeway, but or at least can't see the view. I like riding here better than St. Nick. Usually, because of the bumps, you don't have guys speeding, so it's really not so bad. And as I said, I don't know if you'll be able to see. I'll sort of swing around. You can see this house right here. Beautiful house built by a Swiss architect. It's like you're riding here and you're saying, where did that come from? Anyway, because of the bumps, I find the cars don't speed, and so it's really not a bad place to ride. It's a little bit more scenic, and St. Nick is usually filled with double parked cars. So this is my preferred. I'm always enlightened by the fact that there are neighborhoods that when I was a kid I would be terrified to go to, and people are walking around. So we're coming up to 145th Street. And again, we got a couple of choices which way to go. I'm going to stay on Edgecomb for another few blocks. Comes one way. Very pretty. No reason to switch off. It's a little tight for cars to go by, but as I said, these days of COVID, not a lot of traffic to worry about. Again, here you have have one of these decisions where you're going to ride, I usually stay on Edgecomb for a few more blocks. Miss some of the hills. It's pretty quiet. And a lot of nice buildings, nice streets. As I mentioned, you can go over to St. Nick, which we will look at, because this is where Edgecomb's ends here, 135th, and I cut through this little park. And always have to remember here on St. Nick, you can see the paths in either direction. Here you go, this way, along here, just along here, along St. Nick. You can also go through Central Park if you want. 110th.
110?
Yeah. You're welcome. So, Percy Sutton building, I remember Percy Sutton. My father knew him. He's a very complex guy. Very nuanced in a way that politicians don't seem to have nuance.